Welcome back to the class of chemistry with Sona Lohra. Today we are going to discuss about mole, the mole concept, mole fraction, mole percent and calculating number of moles from the given amount of a substance, etc. Mole. Mole is a measuring quantity for an element. We can say that the gram atomic mass of an atom is equals to 1 mole of it. What does it mean? If the atomic mass of any element is taken in grams, as you all know that the atomic mass is measured in unified mass, but if the same amount is taken in gram, that is equals to 1 mole of that element. For example, as you all know that the atomic mass of oxygen is 16U. If we take the 16 gram of oxygen, it is equals to 1 mole of oxygen. Or we can say that 16 gram is the molar mass of oxygen. That is mass of 1 mole oxygen. 16 gram is the mass of 1 mole of oxygen, that is molar mass, and we can say that it is equals to 1 mole of oxygen element. Similarly, if we want to take an example of carbon atom, the 12 unified mass is the mass of an atom, whereas the 12 gram is the molar mass of 1 mole of carbon. The molar mass is similar to the atomic mass, but it is in the unit of grams. Now the second is gram molecular mass of a molecule is also equals to 1 mole for that molecule. Or we can say that the mass of a molecule which is in unified mass, if taken the same amount in grams, it is the molar mass of that molecule. For example, we can take an example of oxygen molecule. As you all know that O is the symbol for oxygen atom, whereas O2 is the symbol for oxygen molecule, having the molecular mass 2 into 16, that is number of atom multiplied by atomic mass, is equals to 32 unified mass. If 32 gram oxygen is taken, it is equals to 1 mole of oxygen molecule or oxygen gas. Similarly, if we want to take example of hydrogen, we can say that 2 gram of hydrogen gas is equals to 1 mole of hydrogen gas. The third point regarding this is the gram formula mass of a compound is also equals to 1 mole for that compound, which means the mass of a compound is taken in gram is equals to the molar mass of that compound. The same mass which we are taking in unified mass, if taken in grams, it tells us about the molar mass or the quantity of mole. For example, if we take the example of water, the formula mass for water molecule is the mass of 2 hydrogen plus mass of 1 oxygen atom, that is 2 plus 16, 18 unified mass. If 18 gram of water is taken, we can say it is 1 mole of water, or we can also say that the 18 gram is molar mass of a molecule of water. Similarly, if we take an example of CO2, the formula mass for carbon dioxide molecule is mass of 1 carbon atom plus mass of 2 oxygen atoms, that is 44 unified mass. If 44 gram CO2 is taken, it is equal to 1 mole of CO2 gas. Or we can also say that the molar mass of 1 mole of carbon dioxide gas is equals to 44 gram. This is all about the masses. But if we want to take the volume of any gas, we can say that 22.4 liter of any gas is equals to 1 mole of that gas. This quantity is irrespective of the nature of the gas. कौन सी गैस ली गई है उससे कोई फ़र्क नहीं होता, केवल हम ये देखते हैं कि 24 लीटर किसी भी गैस का हो वो उस गैस के 1 मोल के बराबर वॉल्यूम रखेगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल द 22.4 लीटर ऑफ ऑक्सीजन गैस is equals to 1 mole of oxygen gas. Similarly, the 22.4 liter of CO2 gas is also equals to 1 mole of CO2 gas. So we can say that volume of all the gases for 1 mole is similar as 22.4 liter. गैसेस फॉर्म में सभी गैसेस के 1 मोल का वॉल्यूम 22.4 लीटर ही होता है, चाहे वो कोई भी गैस दी गई हो. दिस इज ऑल अबाउट 1 मोल, द वॉल्यूम एज वेल एज द मोलर मास. नाउ इफ यू वांट टू टेक और कैलकुलेट नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ एनी सब्सटेंस, we can use the formula number of moles is equals to the given mass upon molar mass for that substance. For example, as we know that the molar mass of CO2 is equals to 44 grams. How can we calculate the number of moles present in 88 gram of CO2? Here the given mass from which we have to calculate the number of moles is 88 gram. And the molar mass, that means mass of 1 mole of CO2 is 44 gram. So as per the formula, the number of moles present in 88 gram of CO2 is 88 divided by 44, which is equals to 2 moles. So we can say that the 88 gram of CO2 is consist of 2 moles. One more example, we can also calculate the number of moles present in 100 gram of water. As we have already calculated, the molar mass of water molecule is 18 gram. The given amount is 100 gram. So the number of moles is 100 upon 18, which is equals to 55.55 moles. Like this we can calculate the number of moles present in any amount of the substance. Similarly, we can also calculate the number of moles if volume is given by the given volume upon 22.4, which is a fixed volume for 1 mole, or we can say volume of a mole. Every mole of a substance has a fixed number of particles, that is atoms, molecules, electrons, etc., which is named as Avogadro number, given by the Avogadro. It is a constant number because every mole of a substance have the fixed number of atoms, and the value for this Avogadro number is 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. It is symbolized by Na, that is number of Avogadro. Now let's continue with mole fraction and mole percent. Mole fraction means the fraction or amount of a substance in moles present in a compound. It is denoted by small x. Mole fraction is calculated by the formula number of moles of an element whose mole fraction we want to calculate divided by the total number of moles present in the given compound. Suppose if we are having a compound containing 3 elements with their number of moles N1, N2 and N3 respectively, then mole fraction for first element whose number of moles is N1 is x1 is equals to N1 upon N1 plus N2 plus N3. Similarly, we can calculate x2 and x3 as well by using the number of moles of second component and third component respectively. The mole percent, which is parts per 100. To calculate a mole percent, we can multiply the mole fraction by 100. That means if we want to calculate the mole percent of first component of the above compound, we can say it is N1 upon N1 plus N2 plus N3 multiplied by 100. Or we can also say that it is x1 multiplied by 100. Similarly, we can also calculate the mole percent of second and third components by multiplying their fractions by 100. Let us take an example of K2Cr2O7. Calculate mole fraction and mole percent of all the components present in K2Cr2O7 potassium dichromate. As we can see that the number of moles of potassium in this compound is 2, chromium is 2 and oxygen is 7, which is written below the symbol. Now the mole fraction for K, potassium, that is X with the base K is equals to number of moles of potassium upon total number of moles of all the components, that is 2 upon 2 plus 2 plus 7, gives us 2 by 11, which is equals to 0.181, and its mole percent is calculated by multiplying it with 100, that is 18.1%. And we can calculate all the mole fractions in the same way, which gives that the mole fraction of chromium is similar to the potassium and oxygen is 0.636 and percent is 63.6%. The sum of all the fractions of a compound is equals to 1, whereas the sum of all the mole percents is equals to 100. So if we add the mole fractional part of potassium, chromium and oxygen, we get 0.998, which is almost equal to 1, and by adding their percentage values we get 99.8%, which is almost equal to 100. Thank you.